And we are live. Yay! Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to all our followers, to all our viewers, wherever you could be watching us from. Greetings from us to you. Today is it's the last Sunday of 2025, and we just want to celebrate with you. Well, I'll say today because it's still daytime here, although it's just a little after 6 here in Auckland, New Zealand. We're going to be sharing our journey and our reflection of 2025. It's been a fantastic year, a year of of growth, a year of fun, a year of discovery, a year of so many exciting things that we want to share. But tonight, before we go any further, and for those of you who are watching and are curious about the online business and want to see want to try something flexible, something that something that is, you want to try something new with, good support, this is a place to start. So we welcome you. We want to invite you to join us in the next probably 30, 40 minutes in the, when tonight, so that we can just sort of educate you and inspire you, and hopefully you will learn a lot from our session tonight. So before we go into that, we're going to introduce ourselves. So I'll start with me. I'll start myself. My name is Mbao Williams. I'm originally from Fiji. I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm a grandmother, and we've been doing this business for a few years now. Online business, love it. And we live here with my family in Auckland, New Zealand. And over to you, Miri. Could you introduce yourself, please?
Thank you, Mbao. Pula to everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are tuning in from. I'm Mirim Bodromo, originally from Fiji as well, now residing in California. I'm a single mom of 3 boys, a caregiver, a part-time Lyft driver, and I'm a proud digital business owner, a mentor, and a CEO. Over to you, Leah.
Naka Miri, Bola Binaka everyone. I'm Leah, and I'm a wife and a mom to 2 beautiful children. I reside in Alberta, Canada. I work as a caregiver, and I'm also a proud digital business owner. Thank you. Bao.
Naka Leah, Naka Miri. Guys, I love the collaboration of, if you guys, watching us, we share our story, and we're going to be, you listening to us, we'll be sharing our stories. I love this part of the business because when I see other business owners, we don't know, well, we didn't know each other, but we have met, we have attended conferences, although we live in different parts of the world. This business has allowed us to, to travel and meet. And I love just sharing, if I can just get that point, to see the passion. And you see these ladies, when they talk about the business, see the passion in their voice. It just inspires me. That's what something, if you're looking for something that is special, if you're looking for something that is different, and also brings in, impacts people, listen up, because 2026 could be a different year for you guys. Okay. Right. Now, so first of all, like we said, we're going to share the reason why we started our business, our journey. And we will start with, maybe I'll start with you, Miri. If you can just start with your journey, how you started, and just share a little bit of that with us, please. Why digital?
Thank you, Mbao.
You too.
So for me, God had actually directed me to this page of my mentor and my coach, and the rest is history. So for me, I wasn't looking for anything, but at the back of my mind, it has been wanting to be boss free. It has been looking at life abroad of having to work day in, day out. I think forever never. So in the back of my mind, I wanted to be my why was to be boss free. So being connected to my mentor and my coach's Facebook page, like I said, the rest is history. Something I learned along the way, a couple of things that is so very important in running a digital business. One, you've got to be coachable. Two, mindset is very important. Mindset is 90%. So it is very important to have the right mindset running a digital business. Three is consistency. So along the way, as I came to know of how important these points are, being coachable. So there was an evening where we had our group Zoom meeting, and for me, I came to learn of how important it is, the learning of staying connected to our private community page, be present in attending team Zoom meetings, attending our daily drop-in, which is part of our training. Something that is amazing about this amazing digital online business, and also watching mastermind. So I happened to be present in that team Zoom meeting where I heard my mentor and coach shared her journey. And part of what she shared that evening was, my success is my continuously watching mastermind. So for me, because I'm coachable, I was there. I happened to be there that evening. I heard what she said. I didn't just hear it. I took action. What did I do? I did exactly what I heard from her. I started watching mastermind. So my journey was, when I started, I wasn't serious about the business. I was doing nothing. But something that I'm thankful of, that when I started, I was connected to a private community page where there we watch successful business owners in success stories, very inspiring. Their income, which is in most cases is unbelievable, it's unreal, but they are real. And so what happened was, at the end, almost at the end of my first year, is when I heard the message for me that particular night of how important it is to be watching mastermind. So for me, I noticed a shift in my mindset when I started watching mastermind. When I say shift in my mindset, it, there was a turnaround for me from doing nothing when I first started to occupy myself with having, be part of, watching mastermind, the daily drop-in, and I was using my time, to running my business. I must be doing something every day. That was the shift in my mindset that actually has helped me with my growth in the business. It's something that I'm so very thankful of. So for those who are watching us, be coachable is very important. For me, if I wasn't being coachable, I wouldn't have been present that evening. I wouldn't have known how important it is to be watching Mastermind. My story would have been completely different from where I am um, right now. Thank you, Bao. Over to you, Leah.
She's muted.
Oh,
Sorry, just got a little bit of noise in the background on my end, so I had to mute myself. So hopefully that'll improve. Yeah, thank you, Miri, for that. I agree with what Miri has said. Uh, you know the the training, the mastermind is just so it's almost like your guide. Your guidebook. It's almost like a Bible, eh? If I can it's where you get all your your directions of your learning of your where you need to go or where how you want to maneuver yourself, or yeah, to increase your learning, so that you can do better with your business. Okay, thank you, Miri. Leah, can I come to you, please? If you can share your why and your journey. Sorry, just your why. I beg pardon.
Thank
This
you.
is
Thank you, Mbao. Okay, I'll just touch a little bit on my why and why this business for our audience who are tuning in tonight or today, why it's best for you to come and check into this business. Eh? First of all, my why, if you have been following me for a while, you must have heard my story. I was actually looking for a way to earn from home because for myself, I think my story is a little bit different from Mrs. Williams and Timiri. Um, I had my daughter here when I arrived here in Canada, and there were so many challenges in taking care of her, and also especially when I started working. Um, I didn't have any families around me to help me, and this was when you know I started to get that. I started to feel that this that I cannot go on like this. I cannot leave my child home because every morning I always try to whenever she's still sleeping, that's when I try to creep out of the house. I don't want her to see me when I go out because if she's awake when I go out, she'll be crying and I'll be crying all the way to work. So this was when I started praying and asking God to show me a way. I Back then I didn't know how I was gonna earn from home. And just like Miri said, I know that God directed me to this business. When I saw another mom shared her story on Facebook, and like she was living the life that I wanted. She was earning right from the comfort of her home. She had two little children who were not going to school yet, and yeah, it was through this business. So I was really eager to learn what is this business that she's doing. And thank God I took the step forward. I said yes. When I was introduced to it, she guided me on all the steps that I need to take. That was like 3 years ago, and that's how I am here today. uh, uh, Now, as I'm talking to you, even though my daughter has started going to school, both my children, they go to school. I'm still glad that I started this business because there are other benefits, apart from just to work from home and earn from home and be with my child, because our kids, they grow, and one time they will leave us. But there are other benefits which I know will share with you later on today, that which is why this business is a great opportunity for all of us parents. If you are a parent to small children, if you have kids who are not going to school yet or just started schooling, why I will say, that it's good to come and do this business. First of all, I'll say that, it's a system that we have. When I came into this business, I found out that, it's not hard for me as a working mom to run this business because of the system that was already in place. There was no guesswork here. It's already built in for us business owners. And, for someone who does not have any business background like me, and doing an online business with no tech skills. I did not do any computer studies during my, high school days, and I was so, my knowledge of computer is very little, just like this. I just came to learn about, working with computer when I started this business. So we did not start from scratch, figuring things out alone on our own. The proven system and the step-by-step training that is provided by our business community and the automation is already in place. Some of you must have, listened to us in the past. You must have heard about all these things that we talk about with you. Now, these are the things that's already there in place. For those of us who are, who are not doing anything online, we are not stepping in because we are so scared. We have that fear. This is something that we've never done. We have that fear of being scammed. This business, the way that it's built, the model, it makes it easy for ordinary people just like you and me. We can get result because of the way it's built. Like I said, we have the training, we have the system in place, and also we have the community support. We have mentors and coaches from day one when we join this business. And not only with your mentor and your coach, you have a global community. You get help from anybody, anytime, anywhere. Whenever you need help, our business, the community that we have, there's somebody there that you can reach out to, or somebody will answer your question whenever because there are certain places where we do our, we are all joined together, and we can always put out our queries or any questions regarding our businesses. If we can't reach out to our mentors and coaches, the global community is there to help us. And another thing I love about this business, there are days when we don't, days when we doubt ourselves. I've experienced that myself. There are days when we doubt ourselves. And in this community, there's always someone who believes in you. You will find that in this community. We are always encouraged, especially, for us when we come and start a new journey like this. Of course, we'll need that kind of support, not only to have the knowledge, somebody to encourage us, to motivate us, to keep going. Because there are days when we really can feel alone when we're trying to build something new, like a business or an online business. And these people who help us, like I said, they are across countries, they're across time zones. So, like I said, you are never alone. And another thing about doing this business, why I'd like to encourage you to do it, is because it fits real life. You can build this business around your family. For me, most of the time I work on this business when my kids are around me, like my kids are right there next door. I don't have to, this is my another stream of income that I've opened for myself and my family. I don't have to travel outside of my home to go and work on this income. I work on it right from here. There's no need for those of us who are still working. I'm still working. This is something that you can do while you are still working because of the flexibility. Yeah, like I said, it fits into our real life. I've seen people, when I joined this business, those who have two, three jobs, they started this business. It worked. Because like it surprised me, or sometimes it like I laugh when people reach out to me and then they say that I don't have time. So the only thing I want to know is how many jobs do you have, and they only have one job. I was like, there are people in here who have two, three jobs. They're able to run their business and they're very successful. They're able to drop one job, second job, third job, all gone. Now they do this full time from the comfort of their home or from wherever they travel the world with their business. So, yes, for those of you who are still doubting, or you still, scared, or you have that fear in you, or maybe you are shy, um, I was like that. I'm talking to you now. At one time, I was just sitting there watching, other business owners. I thought I wouldn't be able to do it, but here I am. I'm sharing this business, and I'll continue to talk about it because it has changed my life. I've seen it change other people's lives as well, and I want yours too to change. I know many of us are, going through, like most of us, we all go through the same challenges in life. Yeah, we go to work, we are tired of working, we want to give up work, but we can't because we need to pay bills, we need to put food on the table. Well, I have, one business opportunity here that you can come and check out. Uh, you can just reach out to whoever you're watching from, and, we are here to guide you. Thank you, Mbao.
Oh,
Mm.
thank you. Thank you for sharing, Leah. That's so true. There's so much we can share about what we know. We don't believe we know, that this business model is the best of its kind. If I can just add to that, the proven that this business, the community grows every single week, exponentially. Um, we think in hundreds every single week. It's showing that the business is growing. People are really reaching out, wanting something like Spindolia has said, something flexible, something that could work within their already busy, schedule. And hopefully in the long run, it'll pay out, it'll pay dividend to them. It will help them drop one or two business, jobs. And even sometimes they drop everything and just run this and most have done that, run this online business as their only income, one income stream. But you have to start somewhere. You have to start where you're at. Okay, there is no perfect time. What we have learned, what we have discovered, there is no perfect time. All you need is just, a ready mindset, a growth mindset, be coachable, and the rest you just come and learn as you go, you know, come as you long. The great mentorship is here, the full, training provided. Yeah, just need to apply yourself. You just make yourself available and be present in your business. Thank you for that. And for me, why, if I can just also add, why I know that this business model is the best of the kind. If you guys can see, I'm the older of the three of us. I'm in my 60s, and I'm thankful. I'm so grateful for this business that I still can do something, that I still can tap into the, making, you know, first of all, it's a professional development that I'm never knew that I would be learning and improving on myself in this business. I thought, let's just start an income, another income stream. Me thinking, let's just be all about business, business, business. But to my lovely surprise, the business didn't start with just the, the dollar sign. It starts with me. All the training is started with developing, knowing myself, knowing ourselves, first of all, knowing what we're getting in ourselves to, knowing that when you come from an employee background, Like, I mean, we already had a business running, we still do, offline business. But the learning is about, the teaching is about discovering yourself as being an employee. I mean, knowing that you're an employee and the difference of being an employee and stepping into the new role as being and a CEO for your own business, running your own business. So there has to be a mindset shift. You cannot run your business successfully if you still have the mindset of an employee. The employee will come, your supervisor, your manager, your team leader, or whoever is superior than you will always come back and double check your work, whether you have done this or done that, or pull you back to do something that you didn't do quite, properly or well, or didn't do at all. In the comparison that when if you're a CEO, no one is checking up on you. Sure, the mentor and the ship is there, but they will only, they're not going to be on your, at your back all the time if you have done something, because you are the CEO, you are the owner of your own business. So it's about peeling away all the employee mindset and rediscovering yourself. That you are an entrepreneur now. You are the problem solver. You have to solve those problems. In order for some problems is, where do you look? Where do you find? In the training or in the mastermind that Leah has shared, both ladies have shared, or, reach out to a mentor or the coach. All that will come into place, and you can reach out to and help you. That is so amazing, fantastic about this business, and they're for free. We're doing all that for just a one-time fee of 149, which you do pay at the beginning of of your journey. So I'll end it there. And the second part of our journey, being the last Sunday of 2025, my goodness, this time next week will be the first Sunday of next year of 2026. So being the 2025, the last Sunday of 2025, we just want to acknowledge, the year that we have come through, the year that we can reflect and reflect on our journey, the journey that we will just share a little bit, just in a few minutes, what our take from the past 12 months that we have, the past 12 months or the past 356, whatever days, 50 days or 54 days out of 356 days. So we would just want to acknowledge the day, and acknowledge the 2025, and thankful that we have come this far, and to be able to sit here and share what our journey has been like. They'll take it away, Miri. Over to you.
Thank you, Bao. So for me, what I think is, this is the best online business that anyone can invest in. One, it's the best retirement plan for anybody, especially for us who are abroad. It's the best retirement plan. Two, we have a lucrative compensation plan. Now I must say it's the best. Why am I saying it's the best? We have witnessed so many lives that has been transformed in a community. I earlier had mentioned that in our private community page, there we watch how successful business owners have become with the income that everyone is making. So when you look at the income that has been shared in our private community page, it's unbelievable, it's real, it's unreal, but it's real. So when I say we have the best compensation plan, I'm referring to how so many lives have been transformed in our community. Example, for those who become successful running their online digital business, um, from working 2, 3 jobs, from having no income, from rock bottom of wherever, we go through a lot in our lives, for all of us, they are able to quit their jobs and be running their digital business in the comfort of their homes, in pajamas, in whatever, wherever. So, yes, we do have the best compensation plan in our digital business. Another point is legacy. We have legacy, running our business. We have the legacy that we are able to pass on to our kids, to our grandkids, to our next generation. I believe that is something that everybody will be thankful of, that we have the legacy that we can hand over to our family. Another point is the flexibility of our time running our business. Flexibility of our time running our business. For me so far, it seems like I'm not running my business. Why am I saying this? Because of the flexibility of our time. Sometimes I'm talking to friends and they turn around and they said, oh, just like what Leah was sharing, oh, but I don't have the time. But running this digital business, we run our business anywhere, anytime. Why? Because the requirement to run this business, amazing business, is a smartphone, your laptop, and Wi-Fi. Those are the requirements. So because everybody have a smartphone, you can run your business anywhere, anytime. For an example, I get out of my weekend job, I get into my car, it's time for me to watch my training, which I register myself in. I'm able to be listening to my training as I'm driving. And even when I'm driving, I can go live. So in this business, what I'm learning is if you want to be successful, go live every day, post every day. So, wherever we are, whatever we do in our busy schedule every day, we are able to run our business, in pockets of our, half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours, we are still able to run our business. So, to have an excuse that you won't be able to come in and run your business, no. Anybody can run this business, like Leah has shared earlier on. We have a proven system that has changed so many lives. A proven system that the heavy lifting is already done for us. What do I mean? What I mean is you come in, plug in, and run your business. So we're not only running our business, we own our business, our digital business. We become the CEO of our business. Where do we get this kind of service? And also, like I said, with the best compensation plan, we will reach a level where we'll be able to be paid every month for life. Where do you get this? Every month for life. So if you are someone who is thinking that, you are not tech savvy, you don't have any business background, with this amazing business, everything is provided for us. Everything is provided for us. The world-class, hands down, video-based training. So if you think, you are concerned of whether you'll be able to run this business or not, anybody can do this business. The video-based training explains, step by step, everything that we do. And, having a ready-made website, all of that is in our training, is there. All we need to do is follow step by step, and we will be able to have our website done. So, all in all, for anyone who is watching us, for anyone who is looking for time and financial freedom, for anyone who is looking for a side hustle, this is the best digital business that you can be part of. Because, for me, it's like we are being spoon fed. And I mean it, spoon fed in the sense that we don't come in and we, figure out how to run the business. We don't come in and, start from scratch. No, everything is done for us. The heavy lifting is already done for us. So when I say heavy lifting, you are looking at $20,000 to $22,000 worth of the system that has been already put together for us to just come in, plug in, and run our business. The concept of the business is amazing and awesome. The model of the business that we just come in, plug in, and run our business. I mean, where do we get this kind of service, or where do we get this kind of business? The reason why I'm saying this is the best online digital business that anybody can be part of. So we are, it's an invitation that is going out for those who are watching us right now. 2026 is just around the corner. The world is changing, is changing. There is no job security in the world today because AI is here. And, we are listening to news here in the States. There's so many workers that have been laid off because of AI. Companies that, they are closing down. So, when you look at all this, all this reasoning, this is the best digital business that you can be part of. Don't overthink. Don't be concerned. Don't think that you cannot do it. We are here. We have witnessed how so many of us have grown in the business. As for me, it has been a wonderful 2025 for me. I have grown in running the business. I have grown, in so many ways, not only in learning how to run the business. Personal development takes place here for most of us. Personal development from being shy of going live to, to be able to go live. Couple of weeks, 2 weeks ago, we had in our team, we had this 10 days go live challenge, where I noticed how our fairly new business owners I've seen, their confidence from day one to day 10, how it has changed them. And so these are what you will go through when you join this amazing digital business. And for me, I will say that this is the best online business anybody can be part of. As 2026 is just around the corner, this is something that you can think of. This is something that you should, check it out. If you are interested, we have our website on the screen. You can register with your name and your email, and the rest we will help you along the way if you want to become a digital business owner. And I'm looking forward to 2026. What 2026 will bring to my journey, And I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful for having a an online business that is helping me now. I'm getting checks like every month. So more like I'm forgetting about my payday. Like for most of us, we will always be looking forward to payday. But because extra income is coming, on the side, for me, I will say it is a blessing. And I had been saying from the beginning that anyone who becomes a business owner in this amazing business is blessed and will be blessed. So for me, that is a takeaway for anybody who would be wondering or who would be interested to know more about our amazing business. Uh, Takeaway for you is you will be blessed, and yes, you will be blessed in every areas of your lives. Thank you, Bao.
Thank you, Miri. That was a good, yeah, a good reflection on the journey and good inspiring for where she is right now. Moving forward, I'm sure you have all the get ready for 2026. Leah, over to you. If you can just share what you have compiled. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Bao. I just want to share just a few highlights of my business journey for 2025. Uh, First is this business took me to the US mid of this year. In June, uh, maybe most of you have seen that we had our big business convention there. And it's the first time for me to step into the US soil. And I'm so grateful that I know that because of this business, I was able to do that. Otherwise, I'll be just stuck here in Canada. We went there for a convention. It was not only for, not just training, but connection, growth, and vision. It was that same trip to the US that I was able to meet other business colleagues, including these two beautiful ladies sitting right here. We always connect online, just doing video calls or doing go lives. But, this business has, created us that bond. It's like we've known each other for a long time.
Mm, true.
You know, uh, I'm still amazed how this business has, brought us together in this business community, like we are all like minded. So, whenever, even if you just, you know, like I said, we met for the first time and it was as if we knew each other for like 10 or 20 years back. Um, Not only that, I was also able to, when I went there, this business took me there. I was able to meet my families and friends that I haven't seen for a long time. My sister and her daughter that I last met 10 plus years ago. My high school best friends that I met 20 plus years ago. Like for me, I'm so grateful for this business, for what it has done for me. Um, Secondly, another thing about the business this year, it has helped me to, assist me financially, renovate our home.
Mm,
We renovated our basement. This was happening all that time during the time when I went to the US. And yeah, we've been living in this house, like we've been renting this basement for more than 10 years. This year, we finally, let our renters go and we took our basement back. For those of you who have been following me for a while, I know when I started doing this business, I'll be either, when I do go lives, I'll be doing it from my kitchen table or in my son's bedroom because he has a study table in his room. Or sometimes I'll be putting my laptop on the bed because, when I started, I did not have a proper place to do this business, and I was always wanting that. I'm not saying this to show it off or to brag, but these are the things. Some of the things that I was desiring or my dream. It's starting to unfold slowly for me. Now, when you look at me now, I have, because we've renovated our basement, I finally got a proper office space where I can, do my business work. And I was just telling Miri before I'll go live, this is my go-to place every day. I spend most of my time here. It's almost like this plan B. What's that as a plan B for me? To me, it's slowly becoming my plan A. Not because I've left, I haven't left my my caregiving job, but this is where most of my time is spent now. It's not just a workspace for me. It's where I grow. It's where I stretch. It is where I expand. It is where I evolve. This is what this business has done for me. So, it's a space that I can say that I genuinely love being in, because it's where transformation happens for me. Yeah? And thanks to this business for doing that. Like I said, this journey. I know when I started, I was wanting to, like I said, I wanted to find a place to earn from home, find a way to earn from home. Uh, I couldn't leave my job because I still need to assist my husband, financially paying the bills. I have families back home, that I want to help. But now for me, I see that this business, it's not just about income, but it's about growth, it's about confidence, and it's about alignment. And I'm so grateful today that I said yes when I did. So, for those of you who are watching, or if you are someone who is looking for a way to change your story, like I said when I was speaking earlier, we all go through challenges. They're different challenges. We have our own different stories. But, we have found something here. We have found a great business opportunity that is doable for anybody, anywhere. Like, let's just not allow our background to stop us. Let's not allow, all those, there's so many barriers. Sometimes we are just limiting ourselves in our mind. We think that we are not good enough. We think that we are not smart enough. This business continues to surprise me every day, because anybody, anywhere, like people who are getting successful in this business, they come from different backgrounds. Those who have, very, the professionals, they have doctors who are successful here. We have business owners, traditional business owners, and we also have stay-at-home moms. We have caregivers who are successfully, teachers, nurses. Anybody can be successful in this business. Like what Miri said, as long as you are coachable. So 2026 is here. We're just a few days away from there. If you know you are coachable, you are open up, you can open yourself up to a new opportunity, new way of doing things, new way of earning, which is earning from home or anywhere, then this is for you. Come and check it out. Register, watch our free info session. We do have free info sessions twice every week. It's for those of you who are interested to learn more. That's where you will get all the information that you need. So yeah, just reach out to any of us, and we are most willing to help you, to guide you. That's what we are here for. We want to guide you, especially our fellow Fijians out there. We can't wanito kenda baka sangangara tu. Tapi nakata tu ng bola baka deng leba na wana tatatan tu nga. sianga ni baka botukana tekna tatanre sa dadaka tunga e kenda na lako mai bonu atani e enta mai baka sangarana ambula torda kenda na numani dana mai sota bai kena baka de ngusiangai sarangon santa na ring tu kana sebina kata kemenda tu mai bit e when dana ngona you know I came to a point where I said that it was better for me to stay back home kami libu tala taka kesa lako tunga that's just how life is here.
Yeah.
Well, we found something. Kita sa kuning kwento ka. Way to, you know, freedom. Pinakata ng bulang alala. Time freedom, financial freedom. I've never seen anything like this. So, yeah, reach out and thank you again. Thank you for all your support throughout the year 2025. And we look forward to seeing you and joining us to come and start your own business in 2026.
Oh, Leah, thank you so much, ladies, for the great insight of what this business what can do for each individual families, persons, and you know what? Beyond the legacy in this business, it's even it's even amazing. You know, it's unheard of. Very very few, if I can say that confidently, that business that has this, that has the ability of allowing you to run your business and that for your family to carry it forward. You know, all our businesses, you know, every 9 to 5 jobs that we have, or even businesses, when we stop working, when we stop working on it, it stops as well. You know, the buck stops there, the income stops. Whereas this business, wherever you left off in your business, your family can carry it forward and be part of it. So it's a community, it's a family business. So it doesn't stop with us right here, the 3 ladies here. Our children, our grandchildren can carry it forward. That is just the powerful, simple, just simple strategies, but very powerful and really fulfilling for any family. Big, okay. So you've heard it from every, ladies. I'm not going to, because what I can share, it's just very similar to that. Our journey, it's slightly different because my journey, when we started the business, we've had, I can say, we had a successful property investing business in already running. So when I started the business it was for a different reason, for extending the work we've already been doing, providing support for people that are in need, and my way, me thinking, the property, this cash flow, but that's for the family. So I knew that I had to separate the two, and I just wanted another business just solely for helping, helping the need. And that was kind of my own journey. But little did we know how life works, how God works God works. I struggled to understand, for a while to really to understand or to explain the reason why we started the business in the first place, because that was just my original. I found the business, I really liked it, and I love the training part of it because it gave me growth, my personal and development. And the other side, I I don't know, I couldn't share what we were doing. It was just like I didn't want to talk about what we already have, because you need to be needing something to work on so that you can run the business, but anyway, now I know this year it has never happened to us with our business. The life change, the cash flow stop, the income stops, all that kind of thing. Some properties sitting idle, we're trying to sell, the market is not, it's all this hoo-ha, everything that's happening, the cash flow stopped. So now I can see why I'm so grateful that I started this business. Very, very, very grateful that, I started this business. Very grateful that it is a great distraction for me. Can imagine you're thinking about all this stuff, properties that are sitting idle, that we still, have to pay mortgage, so that all that, the outgoing is, whew, that I'm the only one working now. David has retired. Can imagine. I thank God for this business. It's a great distraction for me to think and to see the potential in this, with a very, very small amount of, money you have to spend to start up this business.
Yeah.
Anybody can start this business. A very fraction, a fraction of, like we're in property investors, we spend hundreds of thousands into millions, okay, in the business. That's all I can say. In comparison to what this business could, but the outcome can be just as, it's amazing. It is just as good. And we just get seen. There's a lot of millionaires in the community with a very short period of time. Very, very short. We know 2, 3 years, 4 years, max 5, 6, the millionaire. We've been in property investors for at least 16 plus years. So we had we had one for like 20 plus years, and then two, and then we just became serious about it. In comparison, I said, oh, I wish if I had seen this business before. But anyway, that's how the world works. That's how the world goes. Um, this for me, it's the lifeline. This business is the lifeline for us, and it's amazing just to see. I love collaboration. I love watching the people, just see how much they are, Miri had shared, Leah had shared the amount of people, how much they earn each week, it's amazing. It is just that, yeah, I'm in the right place. And we're inviting you guys. We're inviting people that are ready to start something new, right? Start something new. If you're looking for something that is flexible, with the right support, fantastic support. Okay. So the business guys, if you're still trying to figure out what's the business about, it works like a franchise. Okay, in the online space. So you buy right the right the right system or the right product, to start your business. There are there are different ways, few different ways that you can start a business. All that will be explained to you. You just buy the package and you run the business. All the training provided, full training, full mentorship will be provided for you to support you to run your business. That's all. And how you run the business and how successful you can become, it's totally up to you. But the system, it's been proven 1,000 times over that it works, and has made thousands of ordinary people millionaires, change their lives. And that's it for us tonight. We just want to say, thank you to all our followers. Thank you to all our, people that has always commented on our business page, on our pages, on been following us. Thank you for your support, because without you, we wouldn't have us, a business. And thank you for, we look forward to a great year ahead. We know we've got a lot of success that's come this year. We hope, I'm just so pumped to see what 2026 will bring. So, and tonight we just want to say thank you. Thank you, everyone. If do you have guys, anyone say anything else? Say you want to say something?
Um, we cheer for 2026. I think it's the right time to cheer for 2026.
Well, we say goodbye to 2025, and then we cheer for 2026. We're looking forward, although we still have 3 more days. 3 more days, but because today is the last Sunday, we meet each other. We will meet each other again in the new year. So let's cheers for, thank you, Lord, for 2025, and thank you all the blessings and all the learnings. our
Cheers.
experiences. Yeah,
Cheers.
thank you.
Cheers,
Cheers.
everybody.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, Naka.
Okay. Good evening.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
Naka.
you.
Yeah, good night, everybody.
Good night.